Hello, YouTubers. Joe Curzon. Joe Curzon, Paul Bennett here at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Now, if you notice over here in the thing,
It says 7. That's because we're ready for daylight.
Yeah, because we set all the clocks ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, what, six or seven of them we've got? Yeah.
Yeah.
3,
4, 5.
What a loathsome. Yeah, we got like,
you have one in the bathroom.
1, 2, 3 in your bedroom, and then this one and that one, and then one in the bathroom. I guess 6. 6. Well, oh no, and then the pendulum clock. Oh, what am I doing?
That.
Oh, did you? Oh, I'm spilling stuff on me. Well, that ain't gonna be the first things that are gonna be spilled on these chill pants. Well, they're camo pants. They'll hide all that nonsense. So, hastening along. Highly unlikely, but we'll try. See, this is actually the second whack at this video. See, we had done this video, and then much to my surprise, even though it turns out that it only recorded the last 7 seconds of it.
For some reason.
Well, you know, it's a computer mystery or a Joe fuck up mystery, one of the two, or something else too. I don't know. You know, it's there. Anyway, this is not the first time it's happened, and so we decided to yak at you again. Now, the issue for today, of course, for viewers that follow us, is how did Paul's day at work go given his foot? And the answer to that is,
it starts out good, okay, you know, when you're first getting going. You know, the longer on the foot, the more you get going. And it's easier, it's like easier if you can hang on to a cart or something while you're walking around, cleaning and stuff. Because you settle like you're using as a crutch.
The poor man's walker.
Yeah,
the workplace walker.
Right.
Oh, no, I guess in Britain they call them the Zimmer frame, the workplace Zimmer frame.
And I said, yeah, I can just sing you if I asked, about that there, and you said, no, you would have no problem using it in a rest home. They wouldn't complain.
Oh, no, not in the rest home. No, in fact, my mother had one on, the tennis balls on the thing, so you could slide along the floor.
So you cover the rubber tip like you have on the bottom of the crotch. Of
course, the helper dogs, Joey, like to try to go get those tennis balls off the off of the feet of the walkers.
Yeah, but the rest of them play.
Well, yeah, because most of them are golden retrievers or Labrador retrievers. They want to play with tennis balls.
Yeah.
But in essence, so now, were there any management issues? I mean, now you said Dee Dee was gone.
Dee Dee was not there. Mark was not there. Stacy was there. She's salesperson.
But she's not over you.
Not really, unless she's doing MOD.
Yeah, unless she's like officer of the day. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But she really doesn't say anything.
Well, so so you were left sort of but you did wear your big thing there most of the day there. So now, did that go well, or did that was that a farce, or how'd that work out?
No, it worked out pretty well.
Okay.
I mean, because it's real soft and.
But did you have to go up and downstairs? I guess the thing I'm always interested in is how often do you have to go up and down stairs in that thing?
Well, I did a whole 6th floor worth of difference, flights of stairs coming down. because it's once they were at the bottom. If you look in on the first floor, you'd see like where people have been shooting in and out the back door and tracking melted salt and stuff on the steps. So I wanted to see, like how far this crap went up through the place. And it was only like to the second floor.
Oh. So
I just got a roll up rag and cleaned it up by hand.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see when they go away from that new mopping system to go back to the actual big wet mop system.
Yeah, well, see, I'm allowed to use big wet mop system
on the floor,
in the stairway,
on the stairways,
in the stairway.
Yeah, but not in the
no, not on the new floor thing, because we're people.
Yeah, because people don't want to see some guy come in with a big bucket, and a wet rag mop, and
no, they were taking mop because of where they were still working on the renovation stuff.
Well, that's
and they were using the mop, it had salt and stuff on it, and they were cleaning.
It just spreads the salt around. Spreads salt around. They can't
baseboard onto the wall, onto the base.
Yeah.
This dark brown baseboard.
Yeah.
Well, like around the glass door back here behind me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it wound up having this chalky crap all over.
Well, yeah, it's going to. I mean, it's winter time. That happens, and
so I washed them all down. Dee Dee asked me if I wash them down and see if I could get them look normal. Plus, I'm using this new flat thing.
Well, go on. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about how to do this.
Well, it's so you don't have this salty mop.
Yeah.
Making a streak on the side of the baseboard.
I think at a certain time of year, people are just going to have to get used to some stuff from time to time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, next week it should be fine. I mean, we're going to be melted by next week. So.
I hope so.
By the grace of God. Well, as long as it's not in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This bit's coming from that barn path.
Oh, now. See? We're back. I mean, actually it's showing, see?
Yeah, it pops up keys.
Well, it's because I moved the arrow on the thing. Now.
Right.
I wanted to show here. We have 2 more points to cover. Well, at least 2, maybe 3. Got a thing today, and it's the same thing that Tony Pynchon got. Tony Pynchon being my British friend over in Worksop, England. And he bought this...
backward.
Yeah, I know. backward. He bought this cross, the same cross, and he got it just the other day. And I liked it so much I got one for myself. And then I looked around and I found one I liked, sort of equally well, and I then sent it to him. So that should be arriving over here in a day or 2.
But I like to have one like that one.
Well, honey, we can get these things for you. We really can.
I'll pay for it.
Well, I don't care about that, but I might give this a test run in church here tomorrow. Now tomorrow.
Yeah, we were talking about going to the 10:30 thing.
Yeah.
Because then after the 10:30, there's a lecture about the artwork hanging on in the nave.
Yeah, we have a fellow named John Cohen whose website is called Sacred Art Pilgrim. Sacred Art Pilgrim, and he has a huge collection of contemporary religious art, and he will do exhibitions in the church nave 3 to 4 times a year, and the theme of the one this year, or this particular time in Lent, and probably throughout Easter, is the people who were viewing the crucifixion from the foot of the cross. And after the 10:30 service, he will do a guided tour and lecture on each of the artworks. You know, and there's about 35 artworks, and he has 2 commissioned pieces for each exhibition, you know, from these artists that he works with, and it's magnificent. And so now Paul will get a chance to do this tomorrow, and then this will be the ideal time for me to do it, because I've other things that have just sort of prevented me from doing it, and so we're going to try to go do that tomorrow on Sunday, and
yeah, because we were teasing, like, going to an art exhibit opening and stuff, like you would do at a museum or whatever, and you'd walk around with a glass of wine and having somebody come around every so often with a tray of cheese bits and and you get served, you know. Well, it's like no way there, you know.
Well, God bless Dick Cooper. I mean, here's one guy in our congregation that he actually came from the United Kingdom. He was originally from the United Kingdom, and he always said, you know, can't we have some wine at some of these things? Finally, but you know, he never actually. You know, the sad irony of it was that at the sort of the post-funeral thing at which I read, I was very humbled to be asked by Carol, his wife, to read. They served wine, and I thought, shit, Dick would have really loved this. Now, we have one more.
Well, maybe they did it in his honor.
We have one more bit of business to take care of, so don't go scampering off. We have a viewer. We have viewers. Well, not all over the world, but you know, we have. Turns out we have a viewer from. Well, not all over the world, but we do have a viewer from Brazil, and he has asked us. He says, "Can't you guys kiss during a video?"
We love watching you.
Because he says, we like watching you online. And I messaged him back, or I replied, you know, in the comment section, you know, we're not really into public displays of affection. But Paul seems to be amenable to
this. To make sure that this is still being.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
we're still live.
We're still recording. So here we go, SN.
We're going to do it again.
This is for you.
From Brazil.
This is for you in Brazil. All
right.
Be
careful what you request.
Yeah, be careful what you ask for, because who knows what will happen.
Yeah, well, it's not good. Yeah, this is the Mac. Well.
You ready?
Hang on.
Here we go. Oh, fuck.
And that's Joe's request, because we did it the last time when the thing didn't work. And we're doing it again, so there.
Oh, you taste...
Did it twice.
You taste so good. Well, so, on that note, we'll say bye-bye, YouTubers.